Yeah, that was a very full commercial break as Annika Quinn, who is the editor-in-chief of Western Living magazine, joins us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Excited about the Designer of the Year awards. We're going to talk about those in a second, but look at the redesign. This is the Designers of the Year edition of Western Living magazine. Doesn't look like your regular Western Living. Tell us about the redesign.
Yeah, so we went through a redesign. You know, Western Living is one of those legacy brands. It's been around for 44 years now. First issue was put together on the kitchen table of our founding editors.
Wow.
And people feel quite loyal to it, right? So we take a redesign pretty seriously, but the local design community has really become a global threat. You know, people are talking about Western Canadian design worldwide. And we felt it was time to elevate the brand and reflect the kind of work that the local designers are doing. So
it has come to that more of an elite level, because Western Living magazine, born and raised West Coaster, 48. From the very beginnings, I can remember that's the one that I would go to. Great content, great exposure for great young up-and-coming designers, established designers, but really now, as you mentioned, we are becoming on the world stage a bar to meet.
Absolutely, yeah. You have people like Omer Arbel, whose bocce lights are just everywhere. Michael Green did a TED Talk. Everybody's wanting to talk to him about wood buildings. It's just become, there's a lot of spotlight on the Western design scene out here.
So tomorrow we are having the grand we, I get to MC it, thank you for having me, the Designer of the Year Awards. Now this is architecture, this is interior design, this is fashion, this is furniture. Can you take us on that journey?
Yeah, sure. So it's in our 8th year. We encourage people from across the West to submit their body of work to put before a panel of international judges. So people like Jonathan Adler, furniture designer, Barbara Barry, Grand Dame of furniture design. Huge panel. People put forward their body of work, and then we choose 8 winners in 8 categories. So furniture, fashion, industrial, architecture, interiors, all that runs the gamut.
We have some examples of the gorgeousness.
Yeah, so this is our Architect of the Year measured. It's actually a team of Piers Cunnington and Clinton Cuddington, a little confusing. But this is a gorgeous space that they've designed on the West Side. Now, they're actually trying to take the whole sort of concept of architect to ego kind of genius down to something a little more collaborative. So you'll see in the next photo we have here a bathroom that they worked on where they worked with a local design artisan called Dear Human. And Dear Human is known for their handmade tiles. So this gorgeous bathroom, that's their tile design. They kind of released some of the power to the artisans that they worked with.
This screams West Coast.
Oh my gosh, and can you imagine having dinner in that space?
Yes, I can. I aspire to have dinner in that space. Annika.
So this is our Interior Designer of the Year, Nigel Parrish of Splice Design. So he is actually very well known for creating designs that have quite neutral color palettes inside to really allow the outdoors in.
This
classic
is
West Coast.
And happening here as well, that open concept, that freshness, that accessibility.
Yeah, absolutely. There's an interior courtyard that you can see there that has bamboo that grows up in the middle that acts sort of like a natural screen between the various rooms in the house.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
well, let's talk fashion.
Yeah, so this is our Fashion Designer of the Year. This is Yenting Chen of Duly Equipped. He works in men's suiting, which is more a traditional kind of conservative corner of the fashion industry. But look at the detail here, right? He's got this.
I can see Riaz rocking that. Yeah. Just saying. We only got 30 seconds left, and we got to talk furniture here.
Yeah,
this is West Coast meets
mid-century.
Mid-century, a little bit of Scandinavia.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Sholto Scruton, who has a studio in Strathcona. This is part of his Emerald collection. So it's a 6-sided table to match the 6 seats. So it actually fits in a living room with quite a bit of seating in it. Beautiful.
Looking forward to meeting all of them tomorrow night. And thank you for being here. Annika Quinn, the editor-in-chief of Western Living magazine. You can look for the redesigned Western Living magazine. It's on newsstands. It's delicious. Just take it and settle in as we go into a gray week. You can just wrap yourself in that cozy blanket, get yourself a cup of tea.